Friends, we need to understand that in understanding some topic or some controversy or some confusion or a point that has to be understood by everybody, that may be subtle. Okay, so in this scenario, we have to understand what is the authority. We all try to understand what is the authority. Now, authority is like authority, higher authority, and highest authority. Okay, so we have to first see what is the highest authority, then what is higher authority, and whoever is trying to say something with confidence, that person may be authority. Okay, so what is happening is in society, when you have debates or when people are trying to understand, especially as masses, as millions of people, if we are all trying to understand something, this gets complicated because people do not understand who is authority, who is higher, and this chain they don't understand, and they don't respect that chain. Some people don't. Okay, that is why there would be debates, and some people deliberately don't understand, some people innocently don't understand. Even if you try to explain, if they have their own agenda, they have already decided that their agenda should win ultimately, then also they would not understand. That is why there would be extension of debates, etc. For example, there is one Tulsi Gabbard in American politics. Okay, I'm giving you a faraway example now. In American politics, Tulsi Gabbard joined the Democratic Party. She was actually seen as a prized asset of this party, and she was given the deputy chair of DNC, Democratic National Convention. It's a big position. So she was lionized because she was a army veteran, etc. All of that. But then later on, she started speaking her mind, and she understood there is some problem or anything like that. She found herself in a position where, if freely and originally she thinks and she speaks what she thinks, she is in a position now that is against what the most of the Democrats want her to. So, then what happened is she had to now choose. She thinks she is the authority because she's using common sense and she's using moral sense and all of that, what is right, what is wrong, etc. Now, obviously, the higher authority than her is the DNC, the Democratic Party. Now, she can either think only this much and say that this is my higher authority, so let me just follow them. Let me not think much. They will look after what is right, what is wrong. This is one approach. But what she did is, for any party, what in the country, what must be the higher authority for the party? It must be constitution, it must be law, etc. So what is law saying? What is patriotism saying? What is constitution saying? So she went for the higher authority, highest authority. Therefore, she understood that she and her thinking is in line with the highest authority, but not with the higher authority, like this. So now there comes a dilemma. There is no dilemma actually. People, we must try to follow the highest authority. Everybody wants to do that. But this higher authority makes it very difficult for us because they don't want to lose their authority over this person. They want, and this person does not want to lose their sovereignty, and with sovereign thinking, with freedom, when they think, they want to be in alignment with highest authority, even if it is difficult, even if they know that these people in between, they will create a lot of difficulty for them. So this is called idealism. Now, if you are, and that is what we all want. We all want people to actually be sincere and committed to the highest ideals. We all want it, but this is the whole Maya. Maya means we want something, we know what we want, we recognize that is right, but we also want this that is not right, not so much right, that is convenient, that is easy. We also want this to happen because it is favorable to us, because it is favorable in short term for us. Therefore, what we do is, if this person takes the difficult route. Most people do not take the difficult route. Most people want to go in the path of least resistance, and what they do is they will obey, conform to this higher authority, because this higher authority, highest authority, has no voice. It is dead. Okay, only if you keep it alive, it is alive, otherwise it is dead. So, and these people might slowly take time and work with this higher authority and slowly try to change these people's mind and alignment to the highest authority. That is one way, but that way there is no guarantee about success, and it takes a lifetime of work. Okay, so, and it is not one person's decision, it is a collective decision. Therefore, when people are young, especially, and when they want to do things that are only right and that are impactful in life, so what they do is they take the difficult route, and they will try to align with the highest authority. And if they see some other authority here, other person who is trying to be better than these people, they may not be right totally, but if they are better than these people, and in terms of aligning with this highest authority, they will try and align with them. So that is why she joined a Republican Party. No party is perfect, we all know that, but she thought that is the next way out for her. She can be conscientiously happy, and then she thinks that that is the right thing to do. Now, there are various other factors, we are not going there. This is one example. Now, Tulsi Gabbard will be abused, scolded, character assassinated, etc. by these people. Okay, and these people will appreciate her. So there is that risk, is there? If this the other authority, the Republican Party, does not win, then definitely she will continue to be persecuted. She is put in domestic terrorist watch list, secret terrorist watch list. She was war veteran. No, she is actually not a veteran. She is in service, is in the reserved forces of America. Anyway, that is a different thing. So this persecution going on like that. Now, this is Tulsi Gabbard. Now, one other thing is, for example, there is one controversy. I don't like this word especially because controversy is what media wants to create. Okay, there is no controversy. There is discussion that is going on. That's all. So, for example, there is Sringeri Peetha, because I'm using the names because it is in the public domain. Everybody can see. So there is Sringeri Peetha, that is higher authority. There is one Swami Govindananda Saraswati. He thinks he is authority. He's confident and he is showing some logic. Okay, so he is saying this higher authority called Sringeri Peethadipati, he has given Peetha Adhipatya of Badri Matha, Shankara Matha, to a person who is biologically born into a Vaishya caste. Okay, now why caste has come? Because it is written in the scriptures. Now, why is he going against this higher authority? He understands Sringeri Peethadipati is higher authority than him, but why is he going against, or why is he speaking about it, talking about it? Because his alignment is to the highest authority. What is the highest authority? Okay, Shankaracharya, that is there, but Shankaracharya wrote a Mathamnaya. Mathamnaya means how this Matha, all these mathas should be conducted. Okay, in those Mathamnayas, I think he is claiming, I don't know, for example, I have not read, but he is saying that this Peetha Adhipatya can be given only to a person who is born a Brahmin. Okay, so far it has not been, I don't know, I cannot check, but I think it is like that. So far, nobody who was not born as a Brahmin in a Brahmin family has been given this Peethadipatya. But this Sringeri Peethadipati has made this other Avimukteswarananda, who was born a Vaishya, to the Badri Peethadipati. Okay, so because why is he wrong? People are angry on this person, people are against this person because he is going against the higher authority. But his argument is, of course, if I have to, I will have to go against the higher authority if this higher authority is not in alignment with the highest authority for all of us. So is he wrong if he is quoting the Mathamnaya? I don't think he is wrong, because we all try to anyway go towards that. Because the Shringeri Mathadipati also, Peethadipati also will want to, if you ask that person, they will also want to follow the Mathamnaya. But why is there a problem? Because there are so many other people, lakhs of people who see this higher authority as their savior, as their guru and all those things, etc. So they are aligned with this higher authority, and this person is trying to show this highest authority, but they're not saying that they are not supporting the highest authority. They also want the highest authority to be there, but since there is no voice for this highest authority, the scriptures cannot come out and speak in social media or speak in any press conference or etc., wherever. So they rather have the authority that is alive, that is in the human form and guides them consistently, than the highest authority that is in the book form, etc., or in idealistic or this kind of world. Okay, so this is going on now. Though this person is talking about this highest authority, Mathamnaya, etc., so this person's intentions could be questioned, because etc. So what is happening is, there is the followers of this higher authority are saying this person is bad on a personal level. Okay, but how is that relevant to the discussion or the question raised? That this person may be bad. Okay, let us think that this person is bad. But does it stop? Does it solve the question? Does it answer the question that this person has raised? So what happens is, this Tulsi Gabbard also is attacked like that. That Tulsi Gabbard is a terrorist, is a Russian agent, etc., so many things. So anybody questioning the higher authority that is live and that has great following, what they do is they personally attack that person. Okay, so that this authority will not remain any authority. Okay, this goes on in the world. That is how the world works. They still have to. So these people, whoever is in this position, if they really want to align themselves with the highest authority, and if necessary fight for the highest authority, because that highest authority does not have a voice, and if they want to give a voice to that highest authority, which is in the form of scriptures or dead prophets, etc., then these people need to be able to fight with all these people. If they are not ready to fight with all these people, then it will be further complicated, and these people will be silenced anyway at the end, generally, because of the preponderance of, I don't know whether the word is accurate, so because prevailing strength is more within more number of people, etc., because sentiments are more important, presumably in this society, than facts. Okay, but we all know that facts are more important. But truth, whether who is saying the truth? People put truth in the back burner and say that this is what we want to do, so we are doing it. Just stop talking about it. So what I'm trying to say is, if the society can grow up and understand that the highest authority must be kept alive, and if somebody is talking about this highest authority and saying something that is a fact, so we need to see whether that is really a fact, indeed a fact, or whether that is true or not, and give our support to that person, not because that is a person, but because that is truth. Now, if the person has some faults personally, okay, that person will not be put in any position of importance, etc. All of those things can be done. But for example, just a child is there. There is no big people, but there is a child. Everybody knows he or she is a child, and that child also knows that that person is a child. But even if being a child or a mad person or
dacoit or etc., even if them quote something that is a fact from the highest authority and talk sense, I mean, they can say whatever here happening is wrong in this manner, etc., that can be considered, that point can be considered. See, another thing is Indian society, or I don't know whether it is, I think in the whole world, mass people have not shown their ability repeatedly to understand something subtle. So what happens is they just want that is short-term good, that is easy to understand, etc. And they also are afraid that because they are invested so much in this higher authority, if this is true, what this person is saying is true, then their investment is wasted. Okay? So they don't want their investment to go waste. That is working in the psychology. And also they think that if one person is one thing that this higher authority has told is wrong, then that raises question on anything that this higher authority does or says otherwise. No, it need not be. See, Gandhi, for example, is wrong in economics, okay, but does not mean he is wrong in other things. Gandhi is wrong in that extreme non-violence, or that fundamentalist kind of non-violence, etc. That does not mean he is not a good person. He is not a disciplined person. He is a disciplined person, really, really great disciplined person. So one thing in a person, if that is wrong, this the mass mentality thinks that they are wrong fully. Either a person can be right in all ways, or a person should be wrong in all ways. That's not the case. Okay, this needs to improve. If that is improved, then see, the first what happens is in the society, the very other thing is what we want. They will first decide that, and then they will put their effort in that direction, that they will ultimately be able to fulfill what they already decided that they want. That is the wrong method. That is that is almost criminal in so many ways. So what we need to do is, if we are sincere, we need to be able to go step by step. Acha, is this right? Okay. Now, if this is right, then that is wrong. Then what happens? Okay, this other thing happens. But this seems very hard or tough, etc. This puts us in a spot. Still, let us still go. Okay, because it is truth. We should have that courage to go wherever the truth takes us. Not wherever we already wanted to go and bend the truth. Okay. So, for example, on this Govindananda Saraswati, those people who follow this higher authority, what they are asking is, how you are sannyasi according to the scriptures, you prove, because according to the scriptures, Upanayana must, or a Brahmin, because according to scriptures, Upanayana must have happened by this age. Your Upanayana happened after passing that age phase. So then if you are not a Brahmin, then you are not even sannyasi, then you are not even Pitadipati of Hampi or something, etc. He is there. So these are the points they are raising. Point to point is okay, always okay. Point, okay, this person has raised a point, that other person has raised another point. Okay, those points should match, but at least if they are speaking in terms of points, that is greater improvement than just going on emotionally or sentimentally, cowardly ways of attacking a person, because we are talking about principles and policies. Principles are there, policies are there. On based of some principle, the reincarnation principle, etc., this policy of Mathamnaya has been formed, and on those basis we need to take decisions. So why those policies are there in place, etc., you can ask why in this current society we should follow those caste rules, etc. Those can be questioned and those can be answered. That is a constructive argument. But just to attack people, just to discredit other people, if we keep on doing so, then that is not helping anybody really, is it not? So I'm not see, the other point is, they also decide, mass people also decide, which side am I on? Am I on this side? Should I be on that side? then you are not a judge anymore. So if you have to be a right judge, I mean just judge, then you cannot take sides. You need to be neutral. Okay, what is this person saying? Please ignore with a large heart. If you ignore what the other faults are there, etc., in that argument, what is the right argument? That much you take. What part of this other party's argument is right? So let us see. Okay, and then let us verify, just like mathematics or science, if we are able to come to a conclusion, and then we want to stick to the truth. Okay, we want to stick to, if not, I mean, truth as represented or as manifested as humanity is good, universal good. That would lead all of us to greater harmony. I hope the society understands these points and we can objectively discuss various differences. Thank you.